Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moonseeker of Light Guardian, and today I'm doing a karmic reading, a third party reading. So, this is for divine masculines who are in a third party or karmic relationship. So, let's see what is going on for them right now in this karmics. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I do use he and she for divine feminine and divine masculine, but that is just an energy, it's not an indication of gender. So what is the current energy in this karmic or third party relationship? What is the current energy? Ooh. Take the ones that flipped over. We have here seduction. We have dark side. We have reaching out. I get two more cards. What else do we have? We have my path. I'm going to end it there. Bottom of the deck, we have unhealthy boundaries. So overall, this connection right now is going through a period of very unhealthy boundaries. They are suffering because of this. I feel the divine masculine especially, they are not being able to set up any kind of boundaries. The karmic person or the third party person is just not allowing them perhaps to have boundaries or be able to walk free or do free. I feel like there's a lack of freedom right now for the divine masculine. We have seduction here as well, so there's a lot of they're being seduced. I feel like what this relationship was for them was like this seduction. So they went towards this seduction. They went towards this person, and they were very allured by them. They were very seduced by this person. But if you look at this person's face, like this person is not sincere whatsoever. Look at those eyes. Like there's ill intent behind that, and I feel like this person perhaps did it out of spite. Perhaps for some of you, this person knows you and they were like in competition with you, and they wanted to win at all cost, so they did any and all things they could just to seduce the divine masculine. We also have here dark side, and I feel like they're going through, like I said, these limiting beliefs, unhealthy boundaries they're having right now, is bringing out the dark side in them. They are not being very pleasant, I feel, towards this karmic or party person. They're being the shadows are being triggered, being brought to the surface, and this is also so that they can start dealing and looking at the shadows, so they can start going through the dark night of the soul. We also have here on the other side of this, we have reaching out on my path. They're wanting to reach out to you. Like this, I feel like this is like two-sidedness to them right now. They're in this dark energy. They want all this seduction. They're in it for the sex, for the passion, for all that kind of side, and they're having the shadows are flying all over the place. On this other side, it's like, this is my path. This is the path I have to take right now so that I can heal, so I can clear karma, so I can mend myself. But I want to reach out to you. I want to reach out to you, and I want to talk to you. But there's something that's stopping me. We have these two sides to each coin, whatever it's called. So we have the divine masculine here, going to and fro, not really being able to decide what they want. But let's have a look at this seduction and dark side. Seduction and dark side here. Let's clarify this. Okay, lots of cards came out. So when it comes to the seduction and dark side here, we have the Fool. So they want to take a leap of faith. They want a new beginning. I feel like they want to take a leap of faith so that they can perhaps just walk away from this. Take a leap of faith and explore the dark side. To explore the dark side and any shadows they need to deal with. We have the Hermit here. They want to go within They want to take it, they want to go within and listen to their inner guidance. And they know that inner guidance is telling them it's time for you to step away from this. It's time for you to just take the leap of faith, walk off that cliff. Whatever happens, whatever threats this person might be giving you, just walk off that cliff. Know that the universe has your back. Know that it's time to go within and soul search, because we need to deal with our dark side. We need to deal with our demons right now. We need to start looking at the lessons being learned here. Because how are we going to heal? Heal our connection with our past love. Heal our connection with our twin flame, with our divine feminine, with our soulmate. How can we heal that if we're not ready to take a leap of faith? If we're not ready to go within and deal with our shadows? We need to start healing. And the Six of Cups for me is about healing. Drawing loving memories to help yourself heal. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. They're drawing onto those memories. We have here death as well. There's going to be a death of this. So there can be a rebirth. So there can be a transformation. Transformation is key here now. This is because they're starting to learn the lessons perhaps. Things that were hidden beneath the surface are starting to come to light. They're being illuminated by the moon. Things are coming up. They're starting to see things clearly. And they're starting to trust their intuition. Going within and trusting the intuition when it comes to this person. The karmic. The third party person. We also have here Seven of Cups. So whatever fantasy world they were in, whatever these offers, the choices they had, they're starting to see more clearly now. They're starting to see more clearly now that, this energy of being in the Seven of Swords, sneaky behavior, this is not what they want anymore. They need to make a different choice now. They need to move away from this. I feel like with the karmic, or the third party person, they are in that energy. It's time to move on. It's time to find the missing cup. It's time to walk away from these cups, these choices that are not for the divine masculine. It's time to step away and rest, restore, rejuvenate, and really think about what it is they want in the future. So that's what I'm getting from that side. Let's look at reaching out on my path. Wow. So, when it comes to reaching out in my path, this is the path they need to take in order to become the divine masculine, in order to step into their divinity, step into their purpose, become the true authentic self, and become the divine masculine. This is also about getting to a place where they are emotionally mature. They're finally allowing the emotions to be known, be heard. This is about being in control and balancing your emotions in a different way. This is about reaching out to my divine counterpart, my divine feminine, because this is a divine connection. I am the divine masculine, and I'm stepping into my path of getting to where I can become my divine self, so that I can then reach out to my divine feminine. This is about wanting to be someone who's abundant, someone who is stable, so that they can have the Ten of Pentacles with a divine feminine. They're having, that solid foundation to build this home, this commitment, this family, this legacy, to be in it for the long haul. And here we have the divine feminine. So I'm walking my path so I can become the divine masculine to my divine feminine, so we can be the lovers, so we can be this divine connection. I'm having to walk this path of seduction and dark side so that I can become my true self, my authentic self, so I can be your true match. And we have here 8 of Wands. They're wanting to reach out. They're wanting to reach out and communicate quickly. They want to tell you all about their plans and the path they're on. I feel like for most of them, they're only just starting. But for some of them, they are crystal clear. They've been on this for a little while. They have been doing the work. and they're like, they know exactly what's going to happen, and they want to reach out and communicate this to you. But I feel like they will resist the urge because they know they need to not just say, they need to show, they have to put action behind the words. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Nine of Swords. They are putting a rest to these nightmares. They are walking away from that which is causing them the Nine of Swords, so they can put down the Nine of Swords by reaching out and walking their path. No more nightmares, no more anxiety, no more guilt or worry. So before we finish this reading, let me get some messages from the Divine Masculine. So the messages they want you to know about this karmic or third party situation. First message out here is, I am ready to take off my mask. They are ready. It's coming off. No more hiding. No more being in limiting beliefs or fear or doubt. It is time for them to step up and step into the power. Like we saw, they're wanting to be the divine masculine to your divine feminine. Right now is not the best time to be in communication. And they know that, and we saw that. They're wanting to reach out to communicate with the Eight of Wands, but they know that as long as they still here, they can't. Once they step into their path and they're well on their way on their path, then there'll be a time for communication. But right now, right this moment, in this moment of now, is not the time. So for those of you who are of little or no communication, this is why. Now is not the time. What else do we have? What else do we have from the Divine Masculine? I'm broken, plain and simple. For some of them, right now, they're like, they can't really see beyond their hands. They're broken. They can't really get themselves out of this right now. So they'll stay in this a little bit longer, perhaps another cycle, so they can get to the place where they're strong enough to start walking their path. Because ultimately they need to go from there to there. And for some of them, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of strength. We have here, they want me shackled to this connection. And this is why they're still broken, because the karmic partner or the third party person is really putting in all the work to making sure that they don't leave, to making sure that they don't have the strength or willpower to do so. And lastly, here we have, I have accepted unhealthy boundaries for far too long. What did we have in the very beginning there at the bottom of the deck? Unhealthy boundaries. And here we have as a closing message, I have accepted unhealthy boundaries for far too long. I am no longer going to accept this. I am going to be on my path. For most of them, they're gonna walk away. They're gonna walk away and stop making their way back to who they need to be. Start making their way back to stepping into, where are we? Here. Stepping into the Emperor energy so they can become the Divine Masculine to their Divine Feminine, so they can have these lovers. This is ultimately where the Divine Masculine is heading. For some of you guys, it's going to take a long time. We're talking years here. For others of you, they are almost there. And then for the majority of you, they're right about in the middle there. So guys, that is today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you want a karmic reading for yourself, I do have karmic readings in my shop. All the information you need is in the description box below. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.